freshman.
True. And, you know, the TCU situation is such that they were recruiting for the Big East. And so some of the kids that are in the program thought they'd be playing in the Big East. As we all know, TCU joined the Big 12. And they've gotten, you know, had to kind of change, cater to their new conference. Some of these sophomores came in knowing that they were changing conferences midstream. But talented group.
So you have a couple of years to try to get the type of talent that you want to fit in your new conference and develop a style of play that's going to work as well. Is that the key?
I think that's true. And the Sooners have done a very good job as well. Santiago is recruiting a higher and higher level of student athlete, academically talented, obviously athletically talented. Both programs on the rise.
So the Sooners will serve first with Julia Doyle, the center back, to launch the first one. These two teams, by the way, are number 1 and 2 in service aces in the Big 12. And, of course, as I say that, there's a service error. Now, Santiago Restrepo is certainly one of those coaches who doesn't mind the errors. You will also have a high ace total.
That's true. And we've talked about this before a little bit. There we go again. Both of these teams have high aces to error percent. I mean, their aces to error, they've probably got an equal number, if not more, errors because they're going for it at the service line. You know, in turn, they're putting their opposition on their heels. They're putting them at a disadvantage and putting them out of system so that their offense isn't as effective.
Kira Holtz gets this one across. It's overpassed and an easy kill there for Marion Hazelwood, the Sooner freshman who's been in the starting lineup from day one and has produced shots like that.
She's just such a dynamic player, and to think that she's got such, you know, poise at the net at this age is pretty exciting for the Sooners.
Outside, Holland is blocked. Both frogs regroup. Madison Ward there to get that. The strike by Kenny Gardner. Again, it's Holland. The Sooner block. Good rally here. Smith blocked. And right there again is Sundstrom. Gardner had a great dig by K-Pin. Hazelwood gets it across. What a rally. Smith off the block. Poked into the air by Doyle. Holst plays it across. And finally the kill for Reagan McGuire. If all the rallies are like that, we'll be out of breath and completely spent by the end of the night.
Well, one of the things that you can say about Prentice Lewis is that she can teach defense. I mean, her teams can. She was an outstanding player at Long Beach State, won a national championship as a defensive specialist, and so if there's something that Prentice is going to teach in her program, it's defense.
Gardner strikes, blocked. Doyle sets Ward. And a great dig by K-Pin. Point Sooners.
The thing that I thought was even more impressive than the digs in that last rally was the blocking from the Sooners. I mean, tremendous blocking effort.
See a little miscommunication perhaps between Ashley Smith and Reagan McGuire. Back to serve is Hazelwood. Holland skims the top of the net, and it was just enough to alter what the Sooners were trying to do.
We talked about this a little bit each time. At the beginning of the match, these teams are trying to kind of judge one another's timing. So you're up against a blocker, or a hitter. Usually, most of the match, unless a team is going to flip-flop their lineup. So you're studying them. You're making adjustments based on their body language. You're watching them and seeing whether they drop their elbow if they're doing certain things. So, you know, at the beginning, it's kind of hard to see who's going to be successful at the net.
Sooner block, dug out by K-Pin. And there's a kill. Blair Pickens.
Different look out there. They left Blair Pickens out on the left, and she's a left-handed player. So you saw Doyle set up for a right-handed player, and that's why there was a mismatch.
Ashley Smith to serve. Pickens is 7th in the Big 12 in hitting percentage at .352, and there's an absolute blast by Madison Ward.
Great swing by Madison, and 2 plays ago, the block that she had was absolutely amazing. Giant over the net.
What a
Great
versatile player.
penetration.
As Madison Ward goes back to serve, but she's played all 6 rotations this year. She's 3rd in kills, second and digs, and fourth and blocks for the Sooners. Holst.
We talk about Holtz a lot, but and early on, we spent a lot of time on Madison. I mean, Madison's game has improved so dramatically.
Holst off the block. That's down. 6-4 Sooners.
Again, you see Holtz out here, fast set. It's very difficult for Burleson to get outside and close the block. And she takes advantage of the outside blocker's hands.
Set counts for Kate Penn. She strikes it down.
So Capen is in right now. She has spent some time with Serena Michaels, but trying to earn a spot right now. Great swing.
There's Holst again. A rocket that goes off the block and out of bounds.
That would be what we call high hands.
High hands, okay.
Yes.
We're going to see a nice demo on all the different shots coming up intermission, so stay tuned for that. Laura was able to get out here, and Coach Restrepo allowed some of the Sooner players to demonstrate a few things to help educate those of us, including myself, who are still learning about this wonderful sport.
Great dig by Miliazzo.
Miliazzo there. Doyle sets Holst. There's a dig by Kate Penn. Smith plays it across. Holst. Pickens. And there's Ward. Holst again. Off the block. It's out of bounds.
That would be a tool. Great shot. Wow, such tremendous effort. I mean, the reading skills of these kids are amazing. They're in their spot early. They're setting their feet, and they're making great digs. But great shot by Kira that time, using Pickens' outside hand.
8-5 Sooners. Miliazzo will serve. Pickens off Miliazzo and out. That was a laser.
And that's what I think that they can't do is charge against this TCU offense. I mean, they're going to hit the deep court, and they're going to hit it hard. So if they're patient and stay in their positions, they're going to dig a lot of balls.
Alexia Heist, junior from El Paso, is in. There's Ward. There is Sundstrom. And Kira Holst puts that one down. No, beg your pardon. We have a net violation against Holst.
They're calling an over. They're saying that the ball was not in the plane of the net when she contacted it. So that's kind of debatable, but definitely a subjective call.
She reached all the way over to the TCU side. When you're 6'4", you can do that. There's Holst off the block. Sooners can't get it. We're tied at 8. 3 points in a row for the Horned Frogs now.
The blocking from both teams is awesome. And these girls are, elbows above the net and reaching way over, which is what you want. You don't want to be high, you want to be over. High would be great too.
Hazelwood, right down the middle.
Hazelwood's arm is just so fast. Unless your arms are out as a defender, you're not going to dig her.
9-8 Sooners, and Doyle will serve. There's Holland. Miliazzo gets it back, though. That one just wide. Off the hand of Reagan McGuire, point Oklahoma.
That was a pretty crazy angle that McGuire just hit. That had gone in. Wow.
Doyle with another serve, 11-8, Oklahoma. Great job by Heist to chase that one down. That one is in down the sideline.
Again, Capen swinging. They left the line open and actually used Gardner's outside hand. Tool right there.
Off the block. It went out. There's Hazelwood. Smith blocked. Smith again. Got that one inside the antenna somehow. Miliazzo for Holst. And the Horned Frogs can't chase it down.
Great play by her to finish that play by Holtz. That time she used the inside hand. really, Caitlin was in a pretty good spot, but she stuck one arm out.
Kira Holtz will serve for the Sooners. We saw her have 8 aces in a match against CSUN earlier this year, but she hits that one long. Second Sooners service here.
That's 2 kids that you've talked about being ace leaders.
So stop is what you're saying.
Their series.
No more about the aces. Sooners have entered Abby Higgins into the lineup. Smith, the block by Hazelwood.
Such a great effort by Hazelwood. She gets reset back to the middle once the ball's been covered on the TCU side, and does a great job getting back outside to block the outside.
They have the score as 13-9 here in the field house. But the referee is checking that. I think it may be 13-10. TCU coaching staff asking about it. I believe 13-10 is the correct score. You can probably hear Prentice Lewis, the TCU head coach, stating her case. Again, our score on the Fox box, 13-10, I believe is the correct score, but here in the arena, it says 13-9. Now they have adjusted it, and it is officially 13-10 in favor of the Sooners.
And believe it or not, no matter what we all think, whatever it says on the paper is what we all have to go by in volleyball.
The official scorekeeper.
Yes.
Have you had a situation as a coach where you knew the score was different from what the scorekeeper had? I imagine it has happened a few times.
Well, and it's worth your while to make sure, like you're doing, you're keeping track.
Holland hits that one long, and now 14-10 Sooners. Lauren English, a sophomore from Dallas Pierce High School, will serve. There's Smith. Sooners did. Doyle sets board off the block. That goes out.
It's a great, great view. What a tremendous block from Oklahoma. I mean, tremendous dig. Doyle does a great job of putting the ball in front of Ward. Great swing.
15-10 Sooners. We reach our midway timeout here in set number 1. This is OU Volleyball presented by Bud Light.